Welcome back to the Football Plug, as we're taking a look today at the AFC South offseason needs and continuing on with our series. So first up is going to be the Jaguars, and everyone knows their biggest need, which it's hard to even really list as a need nowadays because everyone knows they're going with Trevor Lawrence at quarterback with the first overall pick. But, until it's official, got to list it, got to take care of it there. Next up, offensive tackle, We've seen so many times when quarterbacks come into this league and they're not protected well enough. Just look at Andrew Luck, what happened. He retired early. And this guy's the best prospect at the quarterback position since him, if not better. So it would be smart for Urban Meyer to, invest in protecting that offensive line. So after that, we got cornerback. They drafted, C.J. Henderson out of Florida. He was pretty good. I think he up and down season. But, they could use another corner, back in the days with A.J. Boye and Jalen Ramsey. That was what made their defense so good. After that, tight end, I'm going to go with tight end and wide receiver all grouped together. They just need some offensive threats for Trevor Lawrence. Also, edge, safety, just some more positions. There's lots of holes. That's why the Jaguars are picking first overall. They obviously traded away a lot of players like Yannick Ngakoue and now they need to replace those guys. So, next up, the Colts. Colts, after, Anthony Costanzo retired, they need an offensive tackle to make sure they continue to have one of the best offensive lines in the league. They also need a cornerback. I'm not sure what they're doing with Xavier Rhodes. He had a real good comeback kind of season after he really struggled the last year he was in Minnesota. They also could use some more threats on the outside. A wide receiver, Michael Pittman looks like a nice player. Not sure, T.Y. Hilton really kind of fell off. Not the T.Y. Hilton he was. Somewhat to do with, the scheme, the fact that Phillip Rivers wasn't really throwing deep. But they could also use some more threats on the outside. Interior defensive line and edge, both could be upgraded, I feel. And also another linebacker to go along next to their stud linebacker, Darius Leonard, that could, play in space. And then the other one is quarterback. Are they set? We don't know what we're going to get from Carson Wentz. And I think they don't know. They hope to get what, they saw from him in his first few years in Philadelphia when Frank Reich was the offensive coordinator there. But there's no guarantee that that's going to happen based off what we saw last year with him. So it might be smart to take a, late round flyer on a quarterback. After that, we have the Titans, who their biggest need is definitely edge. They tried Jadeveon Clowney. That didn't work out this year. They could also use some help on the interior defensive line. Jeffrey Simmons is really good coming back this year. But they could use, some more help stopping the run. If they don't resign Corey Davis, which right now is a free agent, they could use another wide receiver 2 on the opposite side of A.J. Brown. They could also use help at cornerback. I think Adoree Jackson, is the answer there. Interior offensive line could also use some help, mostly depth. And tight end, if, Jonnu Smith's a free agent, they used him. I think they underused him, for his skill set. I really think he's a good player. And he might walk, so they would need another tight end. Last but not least, the team with probably the most, it's debatable between the Jaguars and the Texans. But the fact that the Texans don't have these first-round draft picks that the Jaguars have, they have probably the most needs. Let's start with the defense. Cornerback, edge, interior defensive line. They need basically help everywhere except linebacker, maybe. And that's provided they don't cut any of those guys because they're not in the greatest place salary or cap-wise. They need help all over the defense, stopping the pass, stopping the run. Pretty self-explanatory. They were one of the worst. Then they also could use help at wide receiver and tight end. They don't really have a tight end that's, the tight ends only get like a certain amount of, looks, and they're doing well with those looks because Deshaun Watson's throwing them the ball. And then Randall Cobb has not worked out. Will Fuller's a free agent. Are they going to bring him back? I don't know. But if not, they really need a wide receiver. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you guys enjoyed, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.